We welcome you to Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams, and Jay's 16 banners. Many retired numbers, the aura and the mystique. Greet the opponent here tonight.
Ed, all those accolades are great, but we're talking about 2019. This is a new, young Lakers team. Let's see what kind of effort they bring on the floor tonight.
Let's do it here from Staples Center. Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First try at the line, no good. And he hits the second. LBJ has it. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Anthony Davis, tough matchup against George. And he's going to the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Anthony Davis, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. And fails to hit him both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. And the Clippers with the rebound. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Paul George. Rebound Cousins. Danny Green to Cousins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second and three. Got it. Lakers ball. James. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To George. Deep right corner. Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Gets it in the right corner. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
LeBron into the front court. 10-4 is the score. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
George. Smothering D. James to Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. George. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To James. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Give him 2 points. High percentage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Across the timeline comes James. The score 12-8. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Whoa! What a finish!
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. Clippers have the basketball. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
The drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Pulls up for 2.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Leonard. He'll get it down low to Harrell. And look out. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Can't connect from inside.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Nothing going here on that drive. For 3, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
James into the front court. Down 8. Lets it fly from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Leonard.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
Good shot.
And number 10, Jared Dudley.
DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start. First quarter is complete. The Clippers are out in front. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of horse. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
The assist from number 23, LeBron James.
To Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Hits it. and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
To Caldwell Pope. Cousins to Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three.
To number 10, Jared Dudley. That's his first personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here, shooting 80% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. 3 for 3. Nice. Lakers at the controls right now. To Cousins. James to Cousins. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma. Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 20.
Leonard. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Number 23, LeBron James.
To Leonard. From long range. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Knocked loose. Nice pass to set things up. James, LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Here's Leonard for 2. Gets it to go, and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. LBJ with it. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Leonard, well defended around the perimeter. To Leonard. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. George knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Leonard to Beverly.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
LBJ to Cousins. Kyle Kuzma knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play. Kyle Kuzma with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. George, no good. That's great defense. Kuzma to Cousins. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Paul George to Beverly. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Kyle Kuzma. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Leonard to Beverly. Count the bucket for two.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Anthony Davis lets it fly, gets a and a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
James to Davis. To James. LeBron James. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Paul George. Three-second count. Los Angeles, they have it. James. Over to the right side. Cousins. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Strong finish for Paul George.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men. Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. To Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 6 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
George. Textbook defense.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Danny Green. To Leonard. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Fires the 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
George buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
LeBron James looking good. 4 for 5.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Cousins. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Paul George goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc is good.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
James. To Cousins. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Fires the 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Hey, check up, let's go.
It was right there. To James. LeBron James. He's now 5 for 6.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Clippers have got it. Kawhi Leonard sizing up Cousins. Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. Los Angeles Lakers are
Kawhi Leonard. That's no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
the assist from number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. It's been all Clippers so far. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ball game, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
To Williams. It's James controlling the offense. To Michael Green. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
With a drop step. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. To Kyle Kuzma for 3. Second effort. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Williams. Curling inside. Lou Williams. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Finish that. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Williams. Lets it fly from long range. And it's Davis for the rebound. LeBron into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Davis, down low with a drop step. Scores from the post.
I think the defender had absolutely 0 chance on that play.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
George. They'll get it down to Leonard. To Beverly. To George. LA with 4 to shoot. No good. Defense catching a break there. To Kyle Kuzma. You've got to get that one to go. To Williams. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Can't get past the defender, and he buries it.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nothing going here on that drive. George. Oh, that's how it's done.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
And the finish at the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Leonard to Paul George. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Leonard to George. Driving right to the basket. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. That's his third block this evening. Lou Williams swats it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. Won't go. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close.